I don't even know what I'm supposed to say anymore. Like what am I supposed to say? Look at this! It's Shrek, Hassle at the Castle. It's getting to be fucking ridiculous. You know what's crazy about this game? It was actually released to good reviews. Like, really good reviews. And for the life of me, I have no idea why. This is such a boring, weird, repetitive, awful game. I seriously have no idea what people were thinking. This game sucks. If you ever have someone tell you otherwise, seriously, punch them in the face, like 27 times, the exact same way. And then when they complain about it, say, hey, listen, what I just did was basically just Shrek, Hassle at the Castle, in a nutshell. I thought you liked this game. I thought this was fun! So this thing was released in 2002 by TDK Mediactive, which was like a modern-day LJN for a while, before they were acquired by Take-Two. And hey, if it cost them anything more than a box of tampons, they got ripped off, because every game TDK ever released sucked. Period. Do you know another crazy thing about this game? It was developed by TOSE Software, same studio that did the Legendary Starfy games. What the hell happened here? It's like the Legendary Barfy. Anyway, the game basically follows along with the movie, except it apparently gives all the characters performance-enhancing drugs, because now they all have huge heads. You walk through these straightforward 2D levels, and you punch enemies in the face. And then more enemies come, and you punch them in the face too. And between those punches, you have to do some minor platforming. And of course, it causes a major headache. So here's the thing. The gameplay itself just feels kind of clunky. Like, there's a strange pause between you pressing the button to attack and the attack actually happening. It's like the attack animation lasts half a second longer than it should or something. And as a result, it's pretty easy to lose health in this game. You get hit a lot because of the weird timing. Actually, not only that, but the cheap enemies. They just swarm you sometimes, especially on the escort missions. So the movement just feels a bit off in this game, and that obviously makes the platforming a little tough, but even in general, this is just a frustrating game. It's way more difficult than it looks, and not from anything like clever level design or puzzles or anything like that. There are none. No, instead it's just those simple, boring mechanics, no real nuance, just punch. And collect coins. 10 coins gives you another life. Yeah, that's right, 10. Which tells you something about how frustrating it is that you get an extra Shrek for the 10 freaking coins. Unfortunately, the presentation's a bit better. The game looks okay. Of course, with the obvious exception being those ridiculous heads. Like, seriously, like, bobbleheads have better proportions than the sprites in this game. The environments are fine. The music sucks, but that's to be expected. Still, the presentation's at least better than the gameplay and level design. Also, why is this goddamn game so hard? You get to play as different characters in certain levels. There's a little mini-game for multiplayer play, but none of that alleviates the boredom. The gameplay feels weird, the difficulty is just frustrating, and for the love of God, who came up with the big heads? And why? I mean, that's all I want to know about this. Like, maybe it's a visual representation of your headache from playing this. Shrek, Hassle at the Castle. Game Boy Advance game you probably won't want to hassle with. Thanks to our main man Dylan from Nashville, Tennessee for sending it in.